Hello everybody, my name is Sunwaves, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz. So, I am playing, this time, the Tier 5 USS New York, and I'm not gonna explain the modifications and supplies I have, but I will put a link. Well, no. I will put it in the description.
Target spotted.
Not the link. My bad. I would be putting what I've used for the 3 different ships for their supplies and equipment on there on the description. So let's start off with the first match recorded. Well, not the first match. This clip of me has the USS New York, not Yorktown. My bad. So this is base capture. The normal map that everyone would come across, what would be set off to. And
fast reload activated.
And what I would do if I play as a battleship is go and move to the side of the map a bit and look for cruisers or battleships, or possibly get an aircraft carrier if I was close to one, or if it just came to me. And the only time I would take out the destroyers if it's in close range, to where I could actually get a salvo on her, like somewhere around like 4 kilometers would be an appropriate range to take out a destroyer has a cruiser or a battleship. But I didn't get to claim the kill of the destroyer. And I found this one target that was trying to capture the base, but I wouldn't need to worry about that buddy right there. But there's the Wyoming right here that I shot at, but for some reason it doesn't fire back at me.
Fast reload activated.
Like, even though I'm like hitting her with a full broadside salvo with armor piercing. Then yes, eventually I do destroy the Wyoming, which I could say was not a fair fight, because oddly, just like I said, she never fired a single shell back at me.
Good job.
So that's why I took the least amount of damage, or actually, I didn't even get a scratch at all. And I already burn out on my rapid reloads because I've been targeting the Wyoming. One of them was on a destroyer the last time I used it. And yes, you do see me spamming on that thing because I don't know when someone would actually see that free kill. And I end up getting detected a bit,
Our team is about to win.
because
Enemy team is about to win.
because there's only 2 destroyers left, and we have an aircraft carrier. Me has the battleship. We have a cruiser and 1 destroyer. This can be a undeniable victory, because after
Our team
all we
captured
are
the area.
like 40 seconds, and plus the, well, I don't know, I just ran out of words, so. But I did, but here comes Nicholas that tries to take back our capture point, but someone claimed the kill before I could. It kind of does look like it. And now, let's get on to our second match, which is the HMS Campbelltown. The first premium ship that I've used in a video. So this is the HMS Campbelltown.
Capture
So
area C.
I did skip it a bit because the whole video itself was like 18 minutes long,
Enemy
and
aircraft
so I
incoming.
had to like cut like 3 minutes off of it. So anyway, so what I was doing is like maneuvering around, and I was gonna go and capture area B. I found tons. Well, I can't pronounce it. Krensmon, I think, and I deploy my smoke screen because I found a premium vessel, which is the Keton, if I said that right. Sorry if I'm saying this stuff wrong, because I am like doing this voiceover thing, and because I'm on my phone, and it just makes the words a bit more smaller, so it's quite hard to actually see what that says. But I go and try and capture area C, and that's when the fate of the HMS Campbelltown was sealed.
Torpedoes!
So I started charging at the Keton, or wait, nope, it's Katori, my bad. And I end up running into her torpedo salvo,
Enemy torpedoes spotted.
which knocked me dead pretty fast.
Our team captured the area.
And I guess we could just go and throw some poppies there. And here is my third gameplay with the USS Langley. It's here for aircraft
Enemy target
carrier
spotted.
that is quite slow, and I am spamming on that a
Dive
bit
bomber
because
squadron, airborne.
once I'm turning
squadron,
and I have that, and when I go to bird-eye view mode,
Enemy
it
aircraft
kind of
incoming.
locks, the steering kind of
aircraft
locks on, so while I'm at bird eye, my aircraft carrier would start making
Attack target.
donuts if I don't stop it. And there's a lot of enemies around that wanted to be in the center
Enemy team
of
captured the area.
the area. And my favorite target to take out is like aircraft carriers, cruisers, or battleships. For just for the aircraft, just when you're an aircraft carrier, because when you try and use your bombing, when you try and bomb a destroyer like here, they're quite small, so it's quite hard to hit the destroyer. And because of that mistake, someone took in a kill, and for some reason Langley was spotted, and I took this as my chance to destroy the Langley. And for some odd reason, she didn't move or even launch aircraft.
Dive bomber squadron, take off.
Which made an easy kill. And the reason why I'm moving around a bit, so because if there's another opponent that's an aircraft carrier, there is going to be a problem that to some people they would like quickly target the aircraft carrier, throw torpedo bombers at it, and dive bombers. So that's why I moved out of spawn, so the enemy couldn't get me. And what I did here is I placed where my bombers are, so once the aircraft are at the range that it could detect the Langley, I could reset it, and then the Langley would go back to port.
Flying out.
And yeah, there is a lot of warships that are low on health, but if there's an ally nearby it, I know they're gonna take it. And plus, I looked just in case if the battle cruiser, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Squadron, take off.
So, because I was worried about that, because like I don't know if if she would be at the range to fire if I got detected, which she is quite close to my detected range. And because I am outnumbered, well, not like outnumbered, but even, but because I am outgunned, I did move towards the capture point, which was a good thing for me to do. I got my guns, the 2 guns that I only have ready to fire just in case if the battleship gets into range. And no, I don't end up destroying the battleship, but what I didn't realize is on the other side of me, there's a German battleship, Kaiser, which was low health, and I felt stupid that I didn't go after the Kaiser first, because if you could see there, she's about to go down the drain. And even though the battle cruiser chasing after me is outnumbered, they did get enough points to seal, well, to like say that victory's theirs. But just like I said on the last episode, you win some, you lose some. And